Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get started today. Okay. Let's see what we're looking for. Looking at 268 here. There's our next target for the meter draw. ES, we're already on the upside. All-time highs. So it's going to be very hard to maneuver there. NQ, we have this draw here. Large gap down below. Let me just delete some of this. I do want to see if we can retap inside the 15 here before pushing higher. Looks like we do have this OB here on the 15-minute. And if we can take this high, take this low out, get inside the order block and hold, we're going for another push up. Like that. That's what I'm looking at. Looking the 5 here though. 5 look like it wants to send it down. We ideally want to hold this order block here on the 5 and end the favorite eye gap. But yeah, just been very bullish all day. Some relative equal highs. So yeah, I'm gonna just be looking and see if there's anything clean today. We took one trade in the morning in the Discord, and then we're looking for something for PM now. Let's wait for everyone to get on and then we can go over some trades. Still pretty early. Still a few more minutes for that 1 PM mark. This is the draw here. If we're trying to be bullish, if you're looking for upside, I don't think longs are good here. You want to see a lower first for 2 reasons. We have this unmitigated gap on NQ, and then we have some lows, equal lows here on ES. Order block holding it right at the open of that 15-minute order block there. We can drive deeper in, maybe even taking this low out, and then try to go for the highs. How's everyone doing today? It's a Monday and it's moving. It's really moving. We're looking for below 215 essentially. There's a lot of inefficiency going down too, so you're gonna need some confirmation. I hope we can get something good today because today has been a little bit difficult. I think Desi wants to get on. Maybe we can look at both of us trying to hunt for a PM. It's gonna be a little difficult. Yeah, but we do have some highs and above. We're gonna look for this drive in. We'll see what happens there. Notice these lows here. I'm betting that we want to take these before even going higher. Let's see if Desi gets on here. All right, we're getting everyone joining. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream. We'll do a poll too. We'll do a poll, see what your guys' bias is. Yeah, I think at the bare minimum, we still want to see this drive inside this 15-minute, along with ES taking the lows here. Yo, now let me turn your thing up. Speak real quick. Let me check your volume.
Hello, testing.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do put it right there. All right, that should be good.
Testing.
Wait, get closer to your mic. Let's see how far.
Testing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. What kind of mic do you have again, Desi? Do you have the SM7B?
No. I have this other headset. It's been a while, but I ordered the good one that you guys have.
Okay. So we're looking at the drive in here. This is scalpable, but I think we're already.
I wanted higher prices at I wanted 268. That's kind of what I'm still gonna look for. What are you looking for?
Wait, you said what? Oh, 260. Yeah, the upside. I'm looking for a drive inside the 15-minute before going up.
I agree. I took that earlier today. At 11 a.m. Nice.
We're getting a little overextended too. I think 268 is probably gonna be the main goal, and then after that, we're just gonna might even retrace back down.
I agree.
So we didn't take the ES lows yet, nor did we get inside this 15-minute on NQ. I'm waiting for that right now. I think this is gonna just be a retrace back up. Dude, I don't know if my internet's slow, but like everything's lagging for me. What is happening? Oh wow, look at that. My Spectrum Wi-Fi has been just bad ever since I got back home from the holidays. I don't know what it is. I have 1 gig, the maximum plan I can't get in my area. It's just so slow still. Not sure how I feel about the new Apex promo. Yeah, Apex promo was just 90% is good, but then like they did a trade-off basically. So we'll give you 90%, but we'll increase the activation, which depending on like let's say people run through evals, that's gonna be benefit for them. If not, then it's not gonna be. It's actually negative. So just depending on what you're doing. I would at least want the $35 reset because I can just buy a large account and just reset it. Dude, what the heck is?
All right, I'm back. I'm good for now. I'm good.
Yo, I'm drawing trade view. It's like it's taking forever to show up.
You're kind of lagging, Brian.
Am I lagging? Like my voice?
Yeah, your voice cut out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like the Wi-Fi ever since I get back to holidays, it's been so slow. I can't even load on Twitter. I have 1 gig too. Like I don't know what it is.
Bro, need that new Wi-Fi.
I'm waiting for Frontier Wi-Fi. It's you know what's funny? They've been saying like, oh, it's coming. I called them March. That it's coming in the summertime. Haven't came. And I called them like recently, like November, and they're like, "Oh, it's gonna come by this year." So they have a month where they line again. But I just hate
Dude,
Spectrum. That's the only option I have in this new
yeah,
neighborhood.
same. I only have Spectrum as well. It's so trash, dude.
Yeah, hopefully the stream is not gonna be terrible. Oh, this is not. Yeah.
If it's 5 minute gap closing version, I'll look for that. Or like a dive into that 15 minute. That'd be good too.
Pretty crazy. We don't actually want to dip back inside the 15 areas. We got really close to it. Like ES went a few ticks away. I can't imagine it doesn't want to take that out before going higher.
Yeah, I wanted to go into 268 first and then drive back into it, but other plans, market other plans. Yeah, 11 a.m. I almost got stopped out. I was literally one tick away from getting stopped.
I think we still draw lower here. If you guys like scalps, if you're also bearish, I'm looking for a drive inside the 15-minute out. That'll be like where we can look outside. Bare minimum this 15 and the ES low. I kind of want both of them get hit. You gotta be careful with one hitting and then the other one potentially SMTing like it did many times this today.
Look at all those ES equal lows stacked up on the way up.
On the upside or downside?
There's a lot of equal lows that we made throughout the day.
Yeah, like, both on downside and upside. It's like I don't know what you're pointing at, but ES has been building up. They're playing with y'all.
Yeah.
Alright, it's just slam for 215s now. It's likewise with ES. Still want to see it slam down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna play higher bias, and if we get under like 180s, then I'll switch, obviously. But
Yeah. 180. That's similar to the 15-minute. If we
look at the hourly here
15-minute.
too, Brian, on NQ.
Yeah, the large gap. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, we're in an hourly gap here.
Oh, on the upside. Yeah, I see. Since we close off 1 p.m. It's just really tricky on days like these when we're pushing highs, we're leaving large gaps. It gives very little retracements. Yeah, so we're in the hourly too. We need to see strong displacement for me to flip. Right now, still upside.
Yeah.
All right, I want to see a slam down here. Let me just pair the low. Dude, my Wi-Fi is actually bothering me to the max right now. We're so close to these lows. I really think we're gonna tag them. And then we'll look for confirmation back. There we go. Slam down more. One more drive, one more impulse through with ES as well. That's what I'm looking for here. That's what we're really striving for. But yeah, you guys seen Take Profit Black Friday, Cyber, I guess whatever they're doing both. They basically combining two sales. It's no activation fee, 40% off, and this new thing will be first payout get refunded. That's actually pretty incredible. Like I'm actually looking forward to start trading Take Profit too now. That's a great deal.
All right, that's why I'm gonna kind of look for longs. We get a model.
Yeah, I mean, I think we tag this 15-minute area, drive in, maybe to the midpoint of it, all the way up to like near 200s an NQ,
Yeah,
and then look for confirmation to flip back up.
I agree.
ES hasn't took the low yet, and I think we're gonna impulse down, and then we're gonna see NQ get dragged with the ES here. Confirmation, we're most likely in this type of trading style, we are looking at a higher time frame to rebalance. So either we hold this 15-minute here, or we inverse it, and then we look for a 1-minute confirmation to see it holding inside this 15-minute or after a rebalance. And then we'll try to draw higher. This is where you start pushing some magnets on, and then it start working in your favor.
I wish we had like a clear 1-minute gap here that I could take for the upside, but we don't.
We might be able to get that if we just impulse through these lows.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
It hasn't done that yet, so just waiting for it.
Ooh. The ES still has those lows hasn't taken out.
Yeah. So I think ES is going to drag NQ further down, as long as this looks like it's still drawing these equal lows here. I'd be surprised if we SMT. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, but like it'd be a bummer.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
SMT. That's why I mentioned earlier. Like SMT happened multiple times today, where we take a liquidity on one asset and then the other side leave free.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll dabble. Even if we push up here, I'll dabble on a 5-minute inversion.
Yeah, we have that inversion upside here. I'm going to delete this.
I'm going to warm up my tea real quick. BRB.
Alright. Yeah, I'm still looking for a drive lower here until I see otherwise. This should be the clear draw for me. We need to see ES tag 59s here. This opens up a kind of a small scalp opportunity. If we do get a close back above 130, then like this is probably gonna be gone. Yeah, there we go. Drive down here. Look for another deep impulse through. That's what I'm looking for right now. Still looking for a displacement through these lows while also watching for ES. There we go. Keep driving. Still have a deeper drive. I'm looking for like low 200s to see this rebalance, and then ES take the lows too, and then flip back up. Good scalp opportunity if you're able to take this retrace here. There we go. Very nice. So we're in the 15-minute now. We still haven't seen ES try to drive lower yet, so we still have some more room. What do I want to do here? ES is barely moving, but like I said, when we have like when we're watching for ES to drag down lower, and if one asset's the weaker one, we're gonna see this really tear down, and that really helps if you were able to get that scalp because we're not long up here. We're looking for lower, and that gives you a short opportunity for scalping, not to hold for like 100 points or 50 points. It gives you like a pretty good 15 points type of scalp because it's high probability that we're looking for a drive back inside the 15-minute here. And then now we're just waiting to see what happens from that.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes just melting, dude.
Yeah.
This is how I'll set up my trade, Brian. I'll show you guys. Wherever the low is, that's what I'm gonna stop, and then I'll show you.
Let me see. You said it.
For now, it'll be something like that. For now, obviously.
Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, you're looking for the 1 minute. So we did say drive and liquidity. I mean, this is like something that I'm also looking at. We rebalance the 15-minute, filled in inefficiency, and we can get displacement back up, showing 1 minute confirmation. That's where we join in on it. Once again, ES has not taken that low yet.
Yeah, that's what's kind of like waiting on.
Crazy. Let me turn down the volume. I think I just saw it hit red. Okay, there we go. ES is playing games right now. So we're now watching for confirmation on a entry on NQ as well, if it wants to give it to us. Basically, what I like to kind of showcase is if I want higher, where do I want for it to go before we can go higher? This is going to be the 15-minute. And then what do I want to do after we rebalance that? Likely inverse is 5. If we inverse is 5, it's going to be a free shot back up to about 260s, 260, or like the draw 268s. ES, man. ES is funny.
It's making me kind of hesitate. I'll take it,
Yeah.
though. I'll take it.
ES is funny, man. Like if we take that, like you go much more confident. Be like, okay, that's already those smooth edges gone. Now we're just focused on back upside if we get confirmation. Dude, I don't know what it is. Like I'm drawing on my trading view, it does not show up until like a few seconds later. That's how bad my Wi-Fi is right now, or I don't know, my trading view connection. Maybe I should restart. Let me just close it off and reopen it. That might be the issue actually. Let me try. Okay, it might just need a restart. Maybe the trade view is just slow. Alright, we got this inverse now on the 1. This is where Dad's looking for a higher price after we drive inside the 15-minute here.
Yeah, I want this 1 minute gap, this one that we're kind of stalling from, to flip, and then we also violate that OB. It'll be good. Then I'll be in. I'll let you guys know.
Looks good.
Oh yeah, this looks good.
ES is already pushing back up, and we're likely drawing for those smooth highs now. Now we have smooth highs and smooth lows.
Oh my god, don't run too much now. All right. I'm gonna risk half my profits on this, about 20-point stop. I had my first TP Brian up here, but we're kind of close to it already.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We're already pushing. And you just flipped pretty hard there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, guys, I have a 24 entry. Stop is at 203. I guess I'll play risk to reward 1-to-1 for the first. I wanted 29, but we flipped a little early, or like we kind of impulsed it heavily.
Yeah.
29, 47, and 68 are my TPs.
Were
Or
you
not
looking at
29
one?
anymore. It'll be
Were you
one.
looking
It'll
at
be 1 to 1.
minute?
Yeah, I'm on the 1.
Wouldn't the 1 minute got the inversion for you at?
I play the higher
120?
one because it has that order
Okay.
block there.
Okay, I see.
So I wait for the violation of both.
Took that high out.
This was gonna be my first TP / break even, but let it rock. Let it rock. Let it rock. If ES would have took this equal lows, Brian, I would have took the first one for sure.
Yeah, I think me too. I mean, it was a pretty good call. Looking for the 15-minute drive down first. If there's short opportunities, then we flip back up, and if it holds. Just once again, ES. All the ES need to do is just impulse down, wick down, and then flip, and then you're much more confident on the move back up. Like, I know someone in the chat was like, "Oh, it could SMT," but like when we're just kind of tapping the same area like 3 times consecutively, I would want to see it actually sweep it before we flip.
Yeah.
But yeah, this might be the ride back up. I'm also going to be watching for 5, and we'll keep on looking for additional entries here. If we can get in versus 5 here. Pretty good move though. Surprisingly, NQ was the one who took liquidity. ES didn't. I thought it'd be the other way around, to be honest. If you're looking for target, I think the main draw like of the day for me for upside is gonna be 268.
That's plus 10. I want to see at least 15-20 here.
And look once again on ES. We have those equal highs.
Yeah.
This might impulse. I would want to see impulse through though, but it's playing games. ES is really playing games right now. I'm gonna wait for the 5-minute inverse too, and then I'll be actively taking 1-minute setups. I literally cannot explain ES. I'm like, this is probably gonna impulse there. Nope. Triple wicked again. We have a breaker here.
I feel like we need to go quick. Because, yeah, dude, I'm not going to look at ES. I haven't looked at it all day. I'm going to continue not looking at it.
It's been pretty good, though.
Dude, the percentage difference is insane. But it kind of also makes sense because NQ is the one that has buy side left.
Yeah. I mean, ES is already, like, all-time highs. With this break, the unicorn here, I mean, I do like this unicorn. Or push up higher.
Full port it, Brian. Full port it.
If the ES highs are still there, I like it. It's just a lot of divergence on both sides. It makes it tricky because we're just kind of range bound right now. Maybe the latency is market data or trade view. I have the same problems that here that you report. Oh, so when you're, I think I fixed it though. Yeah, like I think it should be fixed now. All I had to do was just restart my trading view. Maybe it was on trading view for a while, so I can draw clearly now. I think. Let me see. Yeah, it looks good now. Much cleaner. We just took the high here. I'm not likely going for this breaker. It's still undecisive. I like it though, but I can also see ES coming back down. I'm just gonna like look at this, see if it holds or not. Then I'll probably play the next entry. Ideally, you want to see this hold this breaker though. I mean, ES does have another upside move, upside target.
Yeah, ES is clearing some of those equal highs. Not a fan of that. I want to. There's so much.
He's lagging still.
Yeah, that's why. If NQ was like in the mid 30s right now, I'd be like, all right, that's cool. But ES taking out the high.
I'm just gonna watch to see if this plays out.
Yeah, we're building some LR. I want to see get ran, but I'll give it
low resistance on the upside. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
On NQ. Yeah, I can see that. I do like that too.
Yeah, I might stop at 203. It'd be minus 19 if I get stopped. Or minus 21. Too many equal high. Yeah, Sleepy, I agree. It's a lot of just too many, so it just makes it less probable for them to get that.
Just look at the highs taken equal lows on the bottom. Still hasn't. It's very indecisive, and I'm really just looking for a high probability setup. This is not too high probability yet. Yeah, I mean, this would have been an entry for me if ES still left those highs and lost my draw. Just didn't do that. Yeah, I think that was a good call to sit out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped here probably.
Did you take your first CP at a break of that internal high?
No, I didn't, because I got in so late because that gap was the inverse, some like volatile inverse.
It did tap. I marked it out like 1 minute breaker. I don't think it would hold, but yes, it did.
Normally, I would like go break even because it took out the 5 minute high, but like I said, it wasn't. I don't think the RR was there for that.
Okay, and he was getting dragged right now. Golly. See, that was the right call to didn't take that unicorn there, just because I didn't feel like it was gonna be something good.
I think a 20-point loss.
We're likely gonna drive in with ES here, so NQ is still gonna impulse just a little bit lower. The 15-minute just closed already, so what we could see happen is NQ actually wicking much lower here, but then close it back above. And how's the hourly looking? Hourly is gonna close in 30 here at 2 p.m. We're basically watching to see if the upside bias is still there. And we're still looking at ES. Let's take out this low here. Let me look at the poll. 336 people voted. 58% says PM is gonna be PM upside bias. 31 says downside. So basically, almost 2/3 are looking for up. The other third is looking for down. It's getting tricky. I mean, we can get upside after taking all these lows. Like, that's why I'm looking for ES to still tag this. It hasn't yet. Until then, I'm not really too convicted yet. But yeah, did you take setups on AM, Desi?
Yeah, I took 11 a.m.
Was it
We
like
tapped into a
NQ?
15-minute fair value gap, and I took a 1-minute inversion.
15 minute for 11 8. Oh, like the 10:45 jab, and then you took a 1 minute
I took all
inversion.
the I took it up to that previous high day.
Oh, that's good. That looks good. Yeah. Okay. I'll be so damned if ES doesn't drive down these lows. I'm like, I'll be shocked for the day.
Nah, it's coming.
That's like
here.
5, 6 lows already. Kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this low still holds. I'll be like, what? Is someone purposely holding this up? Yeah. Do you guys understand why I didn't want to try to tag that breaker yet? I think we kind of explained that real time where I was like, I'm gonna sit this out. Which is very indecisive in general too. Where we're looking at ES. ES did tag the high, but we didn't tag the low yet. Very strong divergence back and forth. And when we're looking for trades, especially that like one trade a day type of mindset, that's not a setup that I'm willing to go for as a main trade. I just wonder if you just put like a buy sell or like a stop market order at 59 on ES, and if it triggers, does it just like dump through like 4 points instantly? It's just building up so hard. Yeah, failed unicorn because it's lacking framework. The framework's not there yet. So another thing too, we're kind of, but that closed down now. We're inside of a bearish breaker. I do want to see the slam down to take out ES lows first, and then we can try to look back up. This is the breaker I'm gonna mark out. Once again, the breaker above did work out. Delete this, just and move this to the side. Or I'll just let me move this to 15 in a minute. There we go. I'm just expecting
ES just take out these lows.
Yeah, dude. If ES take the lows and then we see displacement back up, that is my
like now. If I see displacement, I'm not gonna take it. I need ES to get the lows.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Tells it's more of a pattern if you took this breaker because we lack the framework for it. And I'm here to tell you real time, like whether it's a good one or a bad one. That one we opted out for it. We're just like, okay, let's read it because we're missing too much. Okay, look at ES here. ES ready to impulse, probably like 4 points instantly here. I can feel it.
ES is ready.
It's so funny how like they're just teasing it basically. They're actually just teasing at this point. I'm trying to pay attention to the next 15-minute close. So the next close on the 15 is 1:45. We have 9 minutes. Likely see a drive in, try to hold and close back above that. That'll be the bullish signature there. But yeah, while we're waiting for that, the only trade that we took so far today on AM was I took this ES trade that we posted on Discord. Stop at the high, SMT. SMT was very important, that mark there. And then we have these lows down here, which we grabbed. Basically a 7-point TP, while we got about almost a 3-point stop, I guess, 2.75. I wonder if anyone in the stream right now did take that with us on Discord. We did share that. Now, yes, just being a little bit more stubborn here. All right, we're likely gonna see a drive inside this breaker first, and then slam down.
Imagine this runs all the way back up.
If it does, man, like my mind would be so confused because I would like the upside, but like I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking, let's just clear these lows, man. Let's clear these lows, and then we can have a discussion.
I actually don't think they're gonna clear the lows, dude. I feel like I've seen this up price action so many times, bro, where it just leaves it like this.
Bruh, there's no way.
This up price action just leave it long and they call it a day. Fuck the models.
That's very interesting. I mean, we still have the breaker here. I want to see this. See if it wants to hold with this breaker. I'm gonna delete this too.
Yeah.
Wait for 2 p.m. Yeah, I think 2 p.m. is the right move as well. I agree with that. I just wonder if this is the rebalance, and then Nor's gonna go for highs 268 buy side. That'd be somewhat predictable, but I'd be like, come on, man. Let's join in as well for the piece. How do you guys like AM? I think a lot of people who streamed AM I've seen was kind of hesitant and struggling. Either that or just they took no trades, which is very understandable.
Dude, I got rebuilt for 3 top step accounts and they only sent me 1, dude.
Like you only have 1 account?
Yeah, dude, I just literally messaged them like 20 hours ago, bro. I messaged them on Saturday, bro. I mean, obviously they probably didn't see it till today, but
the holidays.
Oh my god, dude! That top step support dashboard are probably the 2 worst things I've ever seen in my life. Shout out My Funded Futures for their back end, dude. That shit's very nice.
We're rejecting from the 15-minute fair value. I might go for the buy on liquidity. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I think you're looking for this same thing, right?
Like this, like imagine this goes inversion and pushes higher. To me, that's just not a high probability setup no more.
Yeah.
Because we left another equal low. But like Sleepy did mention, there's so many equal lows and highs you can't really use this comp.
Your price action just likes to play games at this point. There's no way just leave this low again. I mean, on the bright side though, we did drive another move lower, so we do have decent SMT, and then we fill the 15-minute all the way. It's just still like, just ridiculous. Part of me still think the upside bias is still correct because, you know, we refilled that 15-minute. Now we're just looking for 1-minute confident upside. I think the probability just does make the trade setup weaker when you
Yeah,
Can't
but
take
it's like
too low.
it's like low probability setup that's gonna take us up.
Yeah. And it's gonna be the most hindsight thing. Like, look, we already filled the 15. It's obviously bullish, but in real time, it's more difficult because all these divergences. This is very interesting.
Dude, this is actually gonna push up. This is crazy. I told my Discord, if you had to take something to size down and use a wider stop. I think Lance is getting ready to take something as well.
How's crypto doing? How's like keep up? XRP, dude. Lanto is banking XRP so crazy that like I'm getting jealous. Even though like I don't even touch crypto, I'm like, oh boy.
Bro wakes up every day up 30%. That's just so funny. Dude,
Yeah,
XRP,
and
dude, that move is insane.
and I keep on telling Lanto like, you should sell, you should sell. He's like, no, I'm holding, I'm holding. And the first I told him sell is like he was already 3x. Now he's like 6, 7x.
Yeah.
So he's right to hold. I just don't understand crypto like that either. I mean, yeah, I get it, but damn, the bull
That's
runs.
the thing though, bro. You're not supposed
The
to
bull
understand
runs.
it.
Yeah, you just believe
Just make
in
money
it.
from it and leave.
Now we're just stuck here. All right, the 15-minute. That is like pretty good 15-minute close here on NQ. That's kind of what I'm looking for, and then we'll just build up higher.
Yeah.
But once again, ES is causing this to for me to
It's
hesitate.
like one becomes stronger than the other becomes stronger. It's weird.
Yeah, it's so back and forth because NQ becomes very weak, and then ES becomes weak and NQ strong. It really keeps on flipping here. And like based on the poll, I mean, upside, downside, or back and forth range bound. This is what the third option is just back and forth, back and forth.
Hey,
Brian,
Brian,
it's not
check
pretty
Discord
expanding.
DM.
Yeah, let me see. Dude, we gotta see this through. I need to see what happens with ES here. It's like the teaser right now. And I don't know if
I'm
anyone of
gonna
you
go-
guys trading this here.
Yo, does the Apex duplicate tab shit still work?
I think so. I'm gonna buy some probably tonight
I'm
or
gonna-
tomorrow.
Guys, Apex sale, code SMART gives you 90% off.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure you guys use that.
Duplicate. The hack that Des is referring to is you basically you basically fill out all the stuff. You fill out all the info, like check, put the code in, and then duplicate it, and then you can run through orders really fast instead of doing like one per minute.
And if it says, oh, you need to check something, just click out of the promo code and put it back in.
Yeah, I think what I do is I just click the discount code and press enter, because I think that when you do the duplicate, that you don't have the next tab or whatever. How to duplicate tabs? You gotta look that up on Google, man. Duplicate. Okay, I don't think you guys know what I'm talking about. Duplicate tabs just basically means this.
It literally means duplicate tab. Like,
yeah, literally duplicate tab. So like, imagine you have Apex, right? You fill up, put your code in, put code SMART, check, duplicate, and then you can have like 20 duplicates and then run them really fast. Just do it one at a time though. Everything's already pre-filled. And then you also do the same thing with your credit card, which like it autofills. It does it really fast.
For real.
Oh, it's not a hack where you can get free accounts. It just speed up the process.
Yeah. 20 at once, I wish. Bro, if they did 20 at once, they'd make more money. For real.
But then people are complaining like, oh, I didn't mean to spend or buy
That's
20
true.
accounts.
True.
They're like, I want a refund. It's like, you just blew half of them though.
Dead ass.
Yeah, that 15-minute close is pretty good here for NQ.
If Cade, if daily highs, I don't think this is the Cade in my Discord. Definitely not. But if the oh no, it was Mr. Clipper. He said if the daily highs are in. If it isn't, I think the overnight session will be free.
Oh, for the upside? Let me see overnight.
Yeah. So kind of shit deal because the lifetime expense. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the smaller accounts. Like, I don't know about you, Brian. What are you doing?
I think I'm looking at the 150K. I think it's like the balance, or you can still get a good amount of drawdown. It's $32 and 90% off, and then 125 activation fee. I think I like that right now. $85 activation was really good.
Someone said 80%, $85 is cheaper. I think
an all-in cost, yes.
I think so. Yeah, but I don't know, dude. Having an eval so cheap I think is good because
yeah, it's good for people.
I'll pay the lifetime fee no matter what. Like it is what it is. I don't care how much that is. For me, it's like how much are the evals? It goes from what 35 to 16.
Yeah, like 85 activation fee and then like 125. Now it's like $4 difference. But then like how many evals do you fail to go through to pass one? So like 90% off, I think does help a lot more people. Have you been moved to TradeFi Live yet? No, I kept on showing my dashboard and stuff. What is it? I need one more trading day to get the 4th payout. So that's what it is. Just gotta wait one more trading day. Trading Dream said Apex has 9% off. It's like, what? Do they?
They dropped it at midnight last night, dude.
Yeah.
What is this timing?
They forgot Black Friday. They're like, wait, Cyber Monday's coming up. Let's make up for it. How you doing with Chick trading? I think I am getting another payout tomorrow or I don't know today because I don't know if I need plus 100 or just 7,500 profit. Because I have 7,500 profit right now. But if I need plus 100, I just need to make another $100. I have no idea.
All right, Brian, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay.
Price is kind of mid.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll hop in with you tomorrow.
Okay. This is the Apex sale that you guys are referring. 90% off. It's 1A pass, $50 resets. All lifetime PA fees is $125. These benefits ends December 17th, but the sale ends tomorrow midnight. Just keep that in mind. So you only have today and tomorrow to take advantage of 90%. Considering how they already marked this as December 17th, though, you're going to be stuck with this. And it's likely going back to 80%. So I think you really want to load up as much as you can now if you want to trade Apex for December. I mean, they could be a Christmas sale because this is December 17th. We can get a Christmas deal, but like if we're trying to get some accounts going now, this is the best you get from what it looks like. Someone said, see you, Lanto. That was Desi. I don't know if that was a joke or not. This was just funny. Look at ES, though. ES just made some more equal high. Like, I just don't like that because it just makes it more like high resistance type of trading, which I do not usually like. Because we took this high out, nice. But then, like, I can play the downside. Take this low out. We didn't do that just because it's so high resistance. I actually took 30 micros trade on my new Apex PAs. Standard size is 10. Wait, what do you mean standard size? Oh, your average size, that mean? I think what you're trying to get at is like they might catch you with inconsistent sizing. I think as long as you don't go drastic, you're under the radar. So for instance, let's say I do 3 minis average, right? That means I can do like 1 mini, I can do 5 minis. We're in that range. But if I do 3 minis and then next day I go 12 minis, and next day I go back to 3, that is like a drastic move. So I think you're trying to make it make sense, you know? Like don't give them a reason to deny, and then some setups you do want to size up more or lower their size. That's reasonable, but when it's that drastic, that's where they get you. Or that's where they might deny you more so. That's why I don't really have any denials for most of my payouts for multiple firms. I look at the rules very carefully. Apex did give me a lot of hassle early on, and I just gave them no reason to deny. They're like, oh, inconsistent sizing? It's like, no. I've been sizing 2 to 4 minis every single day. P&L, I've been doing base hits $300 a day. Like, give them no reason at all. And then you get paid. Everyone's happy. And then when you're also going on the radar, like going for P&L that's low, so like you're going for bare minimum, get payout, rinse, build back up, that's good too, because you're just going for bare minimum. Versus traders who go for like build account up for like 100,000 profits on, you know, like we could like 30,000, 40,000 profits on each account, and now they have like 500K total. You don't even know if they're gonna pay you out because it's so difficult with the firm. They're thinking for themselves too. They're like, okay, maybe they'll figure out a reason to deny you and give you hassle. That's always my kind of perspective with these type of trades. I just give them no reason to deny me. I do bare minimum. I do base hits. I do similar sizing. Just basically what they want to see. So at the end of the day, try to get paid. Oh, yeah, that's a good comment too, Sean. Top step payouts has been very slow for me as well. I submitted broker. Well, this is for live payouts. Live has always been slow for me. I don't know why. The X phase pays me out in like within 1 or 2 business days. The broker live, it takes like 4 or 5 days or something. I gotta also account for holidays, so I'm expecting it tonight, if not tomorrow. If not then, that's like already gonna be like 4 business days. Because I requested like early last week, before the holidays. Yeah, but you guys gotta really count for the holidays too before you say like we've been waiting for 10 days or 5 days, because Wednesday is Thursday was Thanksgiving. Friday is still half day, Black Friday. Then Saturday, Sunday, business days, or not a business days. I mean, just the weekend, which they might still be off. And then Monday, I think 2 days like where you start counting again. That's what I want to say. Damn, this is just dirt slow. But yeah, if you're in the Discord for PM session or AM session here, we did take some trades. Let me go back to future alert here. It was starting at 925. This is what I was looking at. I saw some lows, equal lows down here. We're pushing higher. I would want to see it flip first, and then if it does flip, my bias, I'll go for the lows. Didn't do that. Same thing, short unless we get a 15-minute hourly confirmation. We didn't get that. And then still bullish. This is a setup that some people took. Wait, did I show it? This was supposed to be a retrace back inside, come back up. I think which it basically did. And this was the short that was good because SMT, I posted the chat here, 2-point stop. It came back up. Sorry, the lows, and a lot of guys were able to get that trade. Let me just look at that. Here it is, this trade here. We shared it here, retrace back up, stop the highs. Very clean lows on the bottom, easy to tag. Yeah, I'm gonna be focused on AM trades too. I think we have enough screen time and mastery of PM session, because I basically dedicate like 6 months in PM. So I'm gonna try to also trade AM too. If only if it's presentable. I'm not gonna live stream it. It's just gonna be me trading it and see what happens. It's so interesting because NQ is already coming back down, but ES is back up. We just took the high again. I don't know if there's any probability here. So like, let's say you were bullish, you try to go for a long, you're gonna get stopped. You say you're bearish, retrace back up, you might get stopped already. So we're just kind of in the mid zone where it's like we don't know where to go yet. It's high resistance on ES, and Q is just so sloppy, still going back and forth until we really get a displacement and hold. That's where we can start taking trades, especially with how much liquidity ES has been leaving. You can't really go with that. You take the short unicorn. Was there a short unicorn? You're talking about this breaker, right? I didn't take that. It's just still indecisive. So the main thing is like I would want ES to take out this low if I want to grab longs. Which makes me think like if ES does want to go down, like NQ's gonna pretty much retrace deep. We're about to get this 2 p.m. close here. It's just very tricky. Yeah, inverse is 15-minute and fair game on the downside. The downside is much more clear because we have a lot of liquidity. We have these low down here that we can also tag too. So I'm just waiting. We might get something near post 2 p.m. This is pretty clear price action that we don't want to touch, right? I don't think anyone is gonna be like, what are you looking at? What should you like longs or shorts here? Like it's pretty clear my stance here. Just sitting on hands. We continue doing live streams on YouTube after making Discord private. Yeah, so the thing we talked about in Discord, we're shifting back the Discord private. I might do it earlier. I said we're gonna do it January, but I think I'm start slowly just closing it out because we have way too many new people in the Discord. They're asking basic questions, and we already converted like 30 people to lifetime. Lifetime's $900. You don't pay a dime again. That's a sale is from 1500. And those are the people that I'm looking to build up. I can't really help everyone, and the only that can help everyone is the YouTube streams, which we're planning on doing for I don't know how long. We'll do it for a few more months, and then we might cut back on it. I don't have the details, but all I know is we've been doing good results. YouTube would be free, always free, never gonna charge, never gonna do a membership from that. Discord is gonna be different. We play monthly when everything's closed. We're gonna open up like $100 per month or something like that. I just recommend the lifetime because I've been trading for like 5 years. I've been showing up every single day. I don't like when people are thinking about the monthly fees because like next month $100, next month $100. You pay the lifetime fee, that's done. You're done. Work with us forever, eternity. And then this something that I do talk about with Lanto and Desi is like, how long do we want to do Discord for? For me, I think the answer would be like when I get like seven figures of $1 million. When I get 8 figures in net worth, I think that's gonna be my limit. And at that point, a lot of you guys are also gonna be working up much higher than that too. So we probably got like 5+ years more. You guys are stuck with me for much longer. And then yeah, another topic to talk about would be YouTube videos. I'm working on multiple YouTube videos. I might need people to help me make these videos. If you guys are good at content creation, maybe because like some of these models, like the breaker model, my trading model, like a lot of you guys already know. Maybe we start hiring people, getting people working, building educational content where I could just adjust it and then make the videos on, because I'm really getting hammered. I'm working on a lot of prop videos. I'm working on a lot of trading videos, and the psychology video that you guys want, lots of that too. And I'm trying to do like one video every 5 days eventually, maybe by the New Year's. Where can I apply? Just maybe DM me Discord. Maybe we'll talk about it in Discord. But yeah, I think 2025 is gonna be the year that I'm gonna do a lot of content for you guys, for the new people. It's gonna be because people do learn from the live stream, but it's a lot of time to take that, and we can condense that. It just takes a lot of time also to make it easy to digest. And I don't like making like 5-minute videos. 10 minutes. If I do an education video, it's gonna be like 20 minutes per topic, while being concise. I'm pretty surprised again how NQ hold this. Just letting this play out. I think part of me also thinks like if it doesn't want to take this low in the next however long, like very soon, we're just gonna pump. It's been teasing it for far too long. This 15-minute been way too engaging. We either inverse it and then slam lower, or we're gonna pump up to the highs again. This is getting way too overextended. See ya, Trevor. Base hits always win, man. We already made the money on AM. I'm trying to get some trades in for PM. I just haven't really touched anything yet. If we can do that, that'd be beautiful. I think by the next 10 minutes, I think we're gonna start looking for expansion somewhere, either the upside or downside. We're getting way too overextended, and we're building some liquidity both sides right now. So we want to see it pick up from here. Look how these lows are stacked up. T-Trey is the only one who pulls off amazing 10-minute content. Yeah, I don't know his. I need to look at his system. Like, does he have a assistant? Does he have who's helping him, because he's pumping out videos so constantly? I guess maybe because he doesn't really live stream or trade that much in that aspect. So like his time could just be to being an educator. But for me, like you guys are requesting like let's get some education content. Like I'm live streaming, I'm trading AM now because a lot of you guys want me to trade AM, which is fine. I have more money because we're still looking for high probability setups. Trading PM live stream, and then try to figure out some time to squeeze some more content in on YouTube. It's a lot of things. Yeah. For people who wants to help me make videos, we'll pay you probably good, just depending on if you can do like editing too. Video editing is also another thing. Content creation and video editing, those are two things I want right now. We also picked up people for Smart Prop Firm. I think we're just working with one person so far because he's helping us, giving us like guides and all that. We tested him, and then we're inviting him in now. So lots of stuff. just growing multiple businesses. Yeah, still down here. No, not building my own prop. It's a smart prop firm. It's basically we're trying to grow that up to a one-stop shop for all prop firms where there's cash rebates, tools, like let's say consistency tools. Like we're building something like that too, where it can help you find your consistency target and plan out your prop trading. Just everything that I always talk about, like base hits and how to trade certain prop firms with certain structure. Smart prop firm is just a VLA code. First, we're giving 4 firms right now giving cash rewards. That's one already. Second, we're trying to add more content in it. We're just slow. I use the code in Apex. Don't know if there's benefits. Yes, but there's benefits. So let me just show that on Discord real quick. This is what we voted. You guys voted on this. Either you give 5% cash rebate, which is likely gonna be like $1 per order, which is nothing, or we do like a monthly raffle. You guys voted for this, 53 votes versus 23, so we're doing the raffle. So use the code SMART, the referral link. You gotta sync your email though. Sync your email in the My Account section, and then you're good. If you make 20 purchases in December, it's all gonna be synced. And then we're gonna do a raffle. I think the raffle right now is 5,000. It's 1,000 more because we started late November. It's gonna be late November all the way to end of December. 5,000, 50 winners, $100 per. Yeah, this is just a nothing burger from my side, guys. Just so slow. Really slow. How to link it? You just go to Smart Prop Firm, go to My Account, either create account or go to My Account, and then let this load. Tick Trader, Cash Rebate, Autosync, Apex, Autosync. You just enter your email once and that's it. And for Tradeify and My Fund of Futures, it's the cash admission still. Pretty easy, pretty easy. We're making it like we're making it where you don't have to do much more work anymore. You just purchase whatever account you want. 3 months later, you might have like $500. Please announce YouTube giveaways winners now, dude. There's already the plan. I'm waiting for Tradeify to give me the accounts. It's supposed to be picked today, but I haven't got. They're still. I'm waiting for the accounts. I can pick the winners, but I guess I'd rather get the accounts first and then do it. Would you recommend Tradeify become a CFTs? Yeah, I think Tradeify. Tradeify is the one to go for. Damn. I mean, part of the stream also, guys, is not just solely for trades. We're also tape reading. I did want to see this play out, but then the other side is like, well, what if it doesn't do what I want to see it do? For instance, it didn't take this low. You're seeing in real time of how I would navigate this price action. So I opted to not take this breaker here. Was it the bullish breaker here? This one got stopped out for sure. Yeah. Only because we have liquidity to reach, and it makes it high resistance. That's not high probability. We want high probability trades. So keep that in mind when you're like looking for like, oh, look for trades. Like, there's more to this than just looking for trades. It's how we navigate it, and then we're teaching you how to do it real time. And this, for sure, there's gonna be streams where we do take a lot of trades. I think every day of last week Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before the holidays, we had back-to-back winners. Pretty good there. Okay, this is gonna be sweeping here. Damn. We're gonna get this inverse here. Just make it very low probability here. The only thing that makes a high probability if we can just hold this displacement and continue building lower. If we come back up and go back into the previous range, it's not gonna be too fun. But yeah, wow, there's 600 people watching. I think a lot of you guys, how many of you guys are, if this is like one of your first times. First time could be like you watch one before, or you watch a live recording. Like you watch under 3, let's say, under 3 streams. Type 1 if you watch under 3 streams. A lot of new people. I guess it just helps because we've been doing a lot of performance, a lot of results lately. Just bear with me if you guys are new. Bear with me. There's some days where we sit on hands. There's other days where there's gonna be a lot of trades. Today's not the day we're taking a lot of trades. AM already secured. We made money AM already, by the way. So that's the drive-in. That's what we're looking for. This took, I don't know how long, but we finally got it. And I want to see this kind of come back up, to be honest here. Low taken. I need to see this close verse. I think so far this 15-minute does inverse this, but remember, like we talked about ES here, we took the low on ES. We're bouncing this this 15-minute OB. So what I like to do is we'll just look. We're looking at the only the bodies of it. We'll just draw this out. Order block. I'm only showing the 15 minutes. This is a 15-minute order block here. Let me do this, make it easier for you guys to see. 15-minute order block, and then you're looking at the mean threshold of the order block. So we're looking at the 50% mark here. If it can just tap in and hold, come back up, that's still bullish. Even though this 15-minute on ES did inverse, we're looking at both sides. So we have like ES still holding, NQ did. With that mindset of we do have a lot of resistance upside now. So I'm still drawing higher, especially the hourly. I bet the hourly still hasn't flipped yet. If we can hold downside, let's see, if this is retracing, come back down, then I'll play downside. Right now I'm still looking for upside. I think this is how it plays out. Let's see if it inverses too on ES. Next 15-minute close, already closed there. 15-minute inverse. We're watching on ES here. If ES gets under this mean threshold, I think NQ's gone and we're going for this low. So just think of that as our draw. Just depending on what happens. We're just waiting. It's just very unclear right now. Okay, we're still driving lower him. I can't wait for the new monitors to come. I bought new monitors. It's going to come in like 3 days. I just put it far just so everything comes. And we're going to see 2 giant monitors. You're going to see a new mic setup and maybe the face cam video coming, guys. We'll try to get the new office looking good. SMT off these lows. This is good. This is good. This needs to hold here. And then inverse the 1. That'll be perfect for upside. Basically, ES just tapped that the 15-minute mean threshold here. We just need to see this hold. What monitors you buy? I think I showed on Twitter. If you just go on my Twitter, it's like the vertical monitors. That the same monitors that Tanya bought too. Yeah, we got the recommendation from David, I think. FX Living. He literally bought like 10 monitors and just kept on trying to see which one's good and kept on returning. And he said, this one is the good one. And I was like, okay, say no more. I'm gonna buy it now. Finally, man. This is what me and Desi was waiting for since like 1:30, I think, or something early on the stream. Just take this low out, we'll go for the upside. If that happened, we would have tagged the other upsider. That would have been like 6 points on EAS, probably like 30 on NQ. We'd be getting good scalps right now. Let me share the monitor since you guys are interested. Maybe if you're interested too, you can buy the same one. This is what the monitor looks like. It's basically a large tall one, and then you can split your screen. So to me it looks like it's 2 monitors just stacked on top of each other. Is that 20? Yeah, 20 inch in width. I don't know the height. The height is very tall, it looks like. So I bought 2 of these. I'm gonna put one on the left side, one on the right side, and then probably a double stack in the middle. Right now, if you guys don't know, I've been using the same monitors since college. These are $200 monitors. Right now, I can see you can buy them new for $120, and they've been working. They've been working nicely. Because it's just like very simple monitors. But I'm here to upgrade. I'm here to let's step it up. Let's step it up. Let's upgrade our setup, and then we'll see. We'll see if it improves our trading too. I think my limit's gonna be 4 screens. 4 screens. I'm not gonna go higher than that. I think when you go above 4, that's like overkill. Because then how many charts are you looking at? Unless you're looking at like individual tech stocks too. Sure, but like many guys don't look at that. Many guys just trade NQ and ES. I don't like split screen on a single monitor. It feels like a squish. For that vertical one, it doesn't look that squish though. It looks good. Tradify CEO gave you a shout out in the new podcast. He told me that. He told me before the podcast release, he's like, I name dropped you like 5 times. And you guys didn't know, it's because of the Tradify live account that's coming up. We're green on today. Let me just showcase it. 14.3 thousand. We can look at the details. Let me, before we see any. Okay, no, nothing there. Look at the P&Ls, like 500, 250, 300, 300, 370. Base hits on base hits. We do this on every single account. 58 trading days, 23,000 profits, 3 payouts. Sorry, so it's minus 9,000. That's why we're at 164. And then we just need 2 more trading days. So tomorrow, because we are taking trading day today, we made $400 from the ES trade. And that should give us 20% consistency. Maybe not. Maybe we'll go like 21. One more day, we'll get a live account. I think what happens is he consolidates all these accounts here into one large account. So it'd be like 8,000, 8,000, 8,000 times like 7, right? It'd be like 50,000 account live. And if you guys remember what Brett was teasing about, like if I trade live good, he'll copy trade it. And if we make him money, he'll give me not only a 100% split, but a bonus. It could be like a 10% bonus essentially. So we 110%. That's what he was kind of going in on. What was the P&L like at the beginning? I think the beginning, I was doing like $700, $800 per day. Not per day, like per trade, but I was trading more aggressively on them, multiple trades. But like I said, that's what I do. So think of it like this. How much risk should you take per trade? You have 7,500 drawdown, right? I'm risking 10%. 10%. So $750 per trade is kind of my rule of thumb. That's risk. And what are you risking? You should aim to make more money. So let's just make example. We risked 750. We aim to make $1,000. $1,000. You just take 2 trades. You're already like at $2,000. It could be 1,500 if you take it early. I'm only doing base hits because there's no reason for me to do higher, because let's say I get $7,500, right? Or 7,600. Let's say I get 8,000. Take a 3,000 withdrawal. I'm at 5,000. I just need to make another 2,500. So 2,500 again across 10 days. We're just averaging 250 a day. That's why I'm like reducing my P&L, just taking base hits. Is it 9,000? I'm grandfathered in. I had these accounts since like September. I'm pretty sure it's September. Does it show somewhere? This is October here. Early October. I don't know when this is. This is probably September though. This is my first account. Once I got first payout, I bought basically more accounts. I bought this one. Got another payout. I bought 3 more. 3 more here. October 18th, October 18th, October 18th. And then I think once I got another payout, I did get some more total here. They're just slow investing back up, reinvesting basically. Once you get a payout, build more accounts. Once you get another payout, buy more accounts. It's never a good idea for some people to just go max out all at once. Can you still trade simulated live and live on trade? I don't think you can. No firm now allows that. TopStep did allow that, but no more. And TopStep kept on moving me alive. They moved me like 3 times now. Got a payout from them yesterday. JV, nice, 3,000. I bet it took like under 10 minutes. But yeah, lots of new people here. The YouTube is going to be designed for free. If you want to step it up, that's where we're going to host the tight-knit community on Discord. It's still going to be free for now, but in January, that's when everything's going to be closed. It's going to be probably under 200 people. We already have like 150 lifetime. We converted 30 this weekend, which is great. Because basically people are investing in me. They don't pay a dime again. It's $900 during the sale. And that's it. You don't have any monthly subscription. You just trade with me every single day for probably 5 years. Another 5 years. How long 900? I don't know. It's gonna be 1,000 WAP soon though. We have some risk. This is still slow. Guys, ask me a question if you guys want. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for setups here. When Discord goes premium, when you trade morning session, this is why I mentioned I'm going to do likely 2 a.m. live sessions. It's going to be like 10 to 12 type of thing. I'm going to do 2. So it's going to be 2 days a week. It's going to be back to back. It's likely going to be like Wednesday and Thursday, or Tuesday, Thursday, something like that. And then the rest of the days, we're going to do trading like how we are on Discord, just alerting. Because I don't want to be back to back on live stream. So if you don't know, we talk in the chat here. Every trade, we do something like this. Everything in chat, and then the future alerts as well to alert you guys on what we're looking at. I would not suggest to join if you're just looking to signal. I'm really trying to get people trading for themselves. Yeah, look at this 15-minute mean threshold. It looks like NQ's dragging it down already. Interesting price action. Just pretty interesting. I do think it flips back up. At bare minimum, though, like likewise of how, like, let's say you're bearish right now, it makes sense for me to see if it returns 15-minute, fill these inefficiency, and then slam back down. Use this as an inversion, basically. If we get this close here, this will be actually a 15-minute BPR. And that's where I'm going to be looking at. Ooh. Two more minutes and this will close here. But yeah, if you guys seen my tweets lately, we got a lot of haters, guys. I know I share everything with you guys. The people that are new, who's like outside of our group, they would just hammer, like, they're like, this is not possible. So this is like, I'll share like all these like P&Ls here, my Robinhood, along with my prop stats, which I share all the time on stream too. I share it literally just now. And then this comes up. Woke up people really claim out my P&L, my profit, my performance, and which isn't possible. Shared all the stats. We have 100 live recordings. And then another person here, Peter Brandt. This is what he said. I don't know if I want to respond to it, but I might. Just because he's challenging me. And I have the proof for it. Like, he's demanding for an annual statement from the IRS 1040 because he doesn't believe these payouts are real. Like, yeah. It's funny to me because that just makes it's a compliment essentially, like where you're doing so well, people think you're faking it or not being able to do it for real. Oh, Dave is in here. What's up, Dave? Big Dog Dave. It's just interesting because he's been hating me since day one, and I'll share like videos of like my bank statements, and he's like, nope, I need to see, what is it? I need to see the 1040 or the tax statements. It's like, why? I don't need validation from him. But it's not just him. There's also a handful of people DM me or on Discord or just making posts about it. Like, this is not real. This is not possible. Yeah, he came to Kane. That's all he's got. Yeah, I came to Kane too. I think someone made the analogy in that post. They're like, it feels like someone's calling you like you're on steroids, but you're natural. That's what I think it's giving for me too, which is a tremendous compliment. I might just respond back to, like, it's not bothering me, but I might respond back to him like, I can show you everything, but you have to like put up some money, maybe donate to my to our community. What would like $1,000 for a giveaway if I show it to you? Just something. He's like, why he's requesting it for nothing? Like, I don't win anything to prove it to him. 14-year-old on steroids, yeah. Oh, I do remember Kane tried. He called him out on it. But I guess you made it when you have a lot of haters, I guess. It's just weird because I never had that level of disbelief. It's always like, oh, show more proof. I was like, okay, I'll show proof. Boom. And then like, okay, never mind. How old is he, by the way? Okay, this is we're in that 15-minute BPR right now. If we get confirmation, I'll try to play the downside, but I'm still leaning upside. I have a feeling this goes upside. It's whatever happens in this 15-minute BPR is going to be dictate my next entry. The more you share your wins, the more hate grows. Took $7 to $89. That was very impressive, man. Live trades on X. Yep. I think it's just more about people don't know. It's like people didn't pay attention. Let's say for Dave, if he ran it through on Twitter, I don't know what timeline it is, but he already did it. And then like let's say a year goes, like they weren't there for it, so they wouldn't know. But people who were there for it, they can vouch for it. Just like you guys, like I'm doing all these payouts. You guys are there for me every single day. You guys know what we're doing. But people outside of our space, they're like, he's not be able to do that. He can't have a win streak like that. Yeah. I mean, I can get Brett Sembo to vouch for me. I can get freaking Patek just be like, okay, just give him the info on how much payouts I got today or this year. If that's what he's looking for. Same thing with TradeFi, same thing with Apex. That'd be a case closed type of scenario there. So, yeah, I'm gonna delete this arrow because I'm somewhat indecisive here. This is one scenario, and this is the other scenario. We do get a push back up. Whatever it does, I'm gonna try to go for it. What do you guys think? It's just so tricky because we're also getting close to 3 p.m., 2:30 time, so like it's getting near the end of my trading session, and I'm really only focused on 1 to 3. If I look for trades very close, let's say like 250, things get dangerous because the volatility does pick up. Back in October, people will hate you for sharing success. If 90% people lose, how many people do you think really expect you to support you winning? Yeah, I'm getting taste because I do. Dave is also one of the most hated, along with ICT and all those public figures. This is like a small taste of it, so I do understand it more now. Just gotta keep on running it. Yeah, chat. What do you guys think? Upside or downside? What are you looking for? If you're looking for upside, what do you need to see for upside? Likewise, for downside, what do you need to see? And then what type of entry are you looking for? We want to anticipate it. So if you're looking for downside, we can see a displacement through this. Maybe retrace back to this bearish candles here and then slam lower to this sell side. This is just getting tricky here. I don't think I'll play anything. I'm leaning towards that right now, unless we get like a move in the next 5-10 minutes here. Upside off of 181-ish. Looks good. Check 1 hour. Oh, the hourly candle. Yeah, like this is the type of thing like where we drive lower but then close above. That's a very healthy signature in price action. And then if you remember what we demonstrated on the 15 here, we look at this 15-minute order block here. We took the massive equal lows, and then we look at the mean threshold. The mean threshold is at 56, 55.75. We basically hit 56. So we tapped that mean threshold and held above. So that is a very bullish signature on ES as well. If we can just inverse this BPR on NQ on the 15-minute, the upside should be there. That would, we already took what we need to do on the downside. And then we're just gonna finish off on the upside. I might try to take this trades that for power and on Discord, because we might end it on 3 p.m. And then if there's a setup, we'll try to take on Discord to finish it off. But this looks good. This looks good for upside right now. I can make the case with downside with this 15-minute BPR. I just need to see this wipe out that bearish scenario. And all that's left with is a bullish scenario. And then ES is already bullish. We have time alignment. Perfect for upside. Wait until they email and write to you on every platform hating. Yeah. I gotta listen to the advice from all these other people. A lot of people message me, like even like Dave right now. Don't listen to haters. Just focus on yourself. Focus on your students. Focus on your community. These haters, man, they're just there to distract you. And he also said 1 month. He didn't see the video that we shared of last month, October. October was even bigger than this month for November. There's 2 months now. Then September was also pretty good too. What's the news folder for tomorrow? Let me take a look. So we have PMI today. Jolts 10 a.m. Powell speaks. Wait, what? What is he speaking about Wednesday? And then yeah, non-farm payroll this month. It's always the first of every Friday, so this is where we see it at. Non-farm payroll. This is gonna be good here. I think the next week CPI. Yeah, CPI, PPI. Perfect time for evals, honestly. The Apex evals did come in at the right moment. That's another thing that kind of me and Desi and Lanto talk about. Like some people like I've been trading for 20 years, uh, and then you see like what their portfolio is like 20 years. You really haven't done much. So I don't know Peter Brandt's performance, but if he's like trading for 50 years like he says he is, we need to see some stats. And there's another side of it, like would trading experience from 1980s, 1990s, that long ago, like 30 years ago, help you in the new generation of trading? Because it's the market's always changing. If you're relying on your old tools, that's where it's gonna be tricky. It made a lot back in the day, yeah. I mean, I bet like the 1990s, 1980s, it was definitely much less volatile than what is now. You see that in the backtest markets. Um, and then basically post COVID, 2020 was the era where like everything's moving crazy. This is basically accumulation, manipulation, and we're looking for distribution higher here. Yeah, I'm a little bit convinced on the upside right now. If we get a tap back in this breaker, this could be entry. This looks too clean. Accumulation, right? Manipulation. We're looking for a distribution straight back up to the highs. I'm already pretty set on bulls. So we just need like a 1 minute entry with a safe stop. It could be something like this. Get inside the breaker, put your stop right under, about 10 points. Look for a move higher. This is a displacement I'm looking for too. I'm leaning up right now. I'm really leaning up right now. This ES is kind of telling me upside. Maybe we can just retap back inside somewhere. This 5 maybe. We play higher. That's what I like. What do you guys think? Wait, what? TradeFi is doing BOGO? What is this Christmas thing? 150K advance accounts, BOGO. Every customer who purchases 150K advance accounts will have their next one be free at the check next checkout. Is that with the discount? That's interesting. Is it like 65% off still? I mean, I don't know. I don't encourage anyone to do the advance. It's like Apex trailing drawdown. Why do that when you have end of day? So because ES couldn't hit mean threshold of the order block, you had bullish bias. No, let me rephrase that. Since ES held this mean threshold, this is still bullish. Because guess what? This is the where the liquidity is for ES here is the top of the order block here. We're looking for the bodies. There's a large body here. We're trying to see if it takes this liquidity and come back down right at this area here, the mean threshold, and hold that. If we get close under it or even dance around it through it, it's not a quality break or order block. So it's basically like mean thresholds for order block, and then the midpoint, the CE, consequent encroachment is for gaps. That's what we're trying to focus on. Same theory, same concept applies. Bogo's not get side. It's because they're doing BOGOs for it's one per user though, which is not bad, and it's for the Apex plan. They're not gonna do it for instant funding. Instant funding, they'll probably die. Yeah, and this activation fee too. Like I think Apex would do a much better deal right now than what TradeFi has. No one really buys the advance for TradeFi. Some people buy the growth. 90% of people go for the instant funding, which makes sense to me. Yeah, we're pushing higher. I really want to see if it jab back inside the 5 minute or the break here. We got very close. If it just tapped inside here, I think we would take the entry, put the stop on the breaker low, and then go for the highs. We have the internal high here, and then eventually these other highs to go for. That's the only setup that I think we have room for. Power, I'm thinking power is gonna really run this though to the upside. I'm in order block entry. I actually like this because we already in versus 5 here. This is something to also, if we're not going for the breaker down here, this is the next retap before I run higher, and most likely take this internal high here. Just for one more pop under 200, I think would be it. Yeah, good call, Simon. That makes sense to me. Because I was looking for lower down here. We already moved another high up, so I don't think we're gonna go for these lows anymore for the breaker. So I'll give myself another 10 or maybe 5-10 minutes for entry. If it doesn't come, we'll just wrap it up here. See, I want ES to tap back in if we can here. That'd be ideal. We're just like about a few ticks off on an ES right now. We'll get back in this 15-minute too, which is good. So yeah, looking for ES to get under 61 here. Let's keep working. Dude, ES looks so good for upside right now. These highs are gonna get tagged for power. We did take a drive inside here. I'm waiting for ES before taking an entry on Q. Or just taking an ES in general. I could do either or. I think ES might be the stronger asset, so it might be the right play. But if you take an NQ, that's the entry. Redrive it back in, put your stop under that low. Still hunting ES though. But yeah, take profit trader. That's the one I'm working with right now. For trades, I'm liking them. The new sale is killer, and I've been neglecting take profit. I had funness with them for a while. I just did not take trades on them, but I'm getting some inspiration from it. So we were up like $1,000 today on it. We're gonna try to build it up. Daily payouts, which is something I like, something I do look forward to. What's up, Joey Morgan? I seen your videos, man. Prop videos. This is like everyone, lots of people have been making videos of prop. Joey Morgan is one of them. We have Kellyanne. I don't do videos. I just post on Twitter, but these guys are the YouTube space. What's up to them? All right, drive in here. I'm looking for this. I think I'm gonna take an entry on ES here, 61. I drop under 61. And then we're gonna try to press these highs. What the hell? Eventually these highs here. Running out of time. We're running out of time. We're near power. This is gonna be very volatile. And then based on my stats, I don't trade well post 3 p.m. nor do I trade well before like 9:50. So like that 9:30 open all the way to like 9:50, those are not good for me. I get stopped out way too much, and it's so volatile. So we don't want to see that. Still looking for ES to tag back in here. I think we'll get a sharp move down. I'm trying to add to it. Likely gonna do a stop, like a 2-point stop on it. At 58. It's gonna be something like this. I don't even want it to come back down too far under the previous liquidity that we taken already, and then I'm looking for a drive to the highs. If this trade fails, I'm gonna blame on power. Like I shouldn't be touching this. I'm gonna give it some a chance here though. Just very slow today. PM's crazy slow. NQ gave it entry already. If you're able to get that inversion retap, same type of entry. Looking for ES right now though. Blame on the 15-minute NQ. Dude, NQ, disgusting. I think it's a win to not get burned today, though. I think a lot of people did get burned today. If you didn't take massive losses today, that's a win. And if you're able to stay patient to avoid some bad setups, some low probability setups, because notice today we have a lot of high resistance, which basically means, like, for instance, on ES here, we have this low, drive down low. We don't want to take it. Just keep on tapping without taking it. And then flipping side, just range bound. So if you're looking for expansion, that's going to kill you. And if you're looking for a quick scalp, let's say you want to take this low out, it doesn't take the low out. That kills you also. Pumping through the highs. If you got the inversion, you're looking pretty good. ES might give an entry in the next 4 minutes, or we're going to wrap this up. We'll take it over to Discord. Oh, the prop discounts you have up to date? I think so. I think all of them are up to date. I'm going to have to check out the stream, though. Do you ever look at the 15, 30 second? That's a good question. So the 1 minute is where I execute most of my trades. Let's say we just barcode very tightly in the 1 minute where I don't see a clean breaker somewhere, which I know let's say like this is the setup, the framework, and then we get a strong displacement, but it's not shown well in the 1 minute. I'll just drop down 30 second. The 30 second might show a clean breaker, which we do showcase on stream many times before, where like I'm just saying like this is a 30 second trade. I'm only taking 30 seconds because I'm liking the 1, but the 1 is not too clean as a chart setup. There might be an example on the alert page, which let me see if I could just take a minute just to scroll up. Maybe there's one real quick. I'll just maybe type in 30 second. Yeah, I don't know. It's just way too much. I can't find it, but there's definitely a lot of examples for it. Going for higher. NQ entry here. If you're able to get the inversion, put your stop below the inversion. You're looking for this high. ES. Missed entry. What platform you use Tradeify? It's just Tradeivate. Tradeivate lets you connect to NinjaTrader. I have the trade topper video on that if you need to watch it. Tradeivate for everything. If whatever prop offers Tradeivate, you should probably opt for it because it allows you to connect it on NinjaTrader. You can copy as many prop firms as you want. Or did anyone get this inversion here? This was, I think Simon did call this out. I agreed with him, but I also agreed with the ES trade. Likely, because I'm always like something about precision. So like, we did hit 200. I probably want like a dive into 200. So like 198-ish, while ES getting a tick under inside below 61. That allows me to do a very tight stop. This is the case where I just missed the entry by 1 inch. Because this is what it should have done. Reach that back in, then slam back up. Just 1 tick is all I need really to get in that trade, and I'll add to it. Good job on Simon there. That was a good call because I was looking at the 5 minute inversion, but the order block is basically a what do they call it? At the top of my head, it's like a multi-confluence where you're stacked. It's like a stacked trade. You're watching for the 5 minute order block. You're also looking for inversion. Retrace inside for this to fail, it would have to violate both PDRAs. So it's a stacked type of entry model. Similar like how you have the unicorn setup. Unicorn is basically a breaker with a fair value gap side. That's stacked as well. Would you look at the next red candle as propulsion block? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the terms too much about propulsion or anything like Reaper, all those new terms. I'm mainly foundational. Foundational is all I need, and I refine that to the maximum. So when people talk to me like, is that propulsion block? I'm like, I don't even know what it is, to be honest. Because it's most likely going to be 2 order blocks connected together or something. Or breaker with order block. I don't know. That's like a new term where I just did not want to learn because it just makes it more confusing. Just go for bare bones. It's always the best case for me. So we did take out this high here. If you're looking for high probability, this retrace would no longer be high probability. What's the difference between a breaker, order block, and a chain state delivery? So order block is a breaker is basically a failed order block. So you can think of that way. Just like how when a fair value gap gets violated in inverse, we call it a IFVG or inversion. Same like that. Order block, breaker, they're connected in that aspect. The inverse. Same thing with FVG and inversion. For change state delivery, it's just more so about where the reversal is happening. and then we're respecting it. Most likely on the 5. I use it in the 5 a lot. We're really pushing here. That was a missed entry. We're already closing at 3 p.m. If you're able to take that trade, congrats. I missed that trade on my own. Nice. But I liked how we framed that setup. So it's always like there's only 2 main options. We miss a trade or we take a high probability setup. If there's anything that makes a trade even remotely like hesitant or like undecisive, that lowers the probability of it. And we're looking for A plus setups, A plus or B plus setups. We're not looking for a C setup. So once we take this high out here, let's say take this high out, the longest in this game would be lower probability. It's not gonna be high probability anymore. Is there example of change the delivery? There's videos. T-Trace has a video. I think AM has a video. Lots of people have videos. I don't reutilize it too much, so that's why I don't showcase it. But I'm pretty sure last week we did call out a trade with a chain state delivery on the 5. Let me see if I can find it. I think we're wrapping up charts today already. Lots of good questions. Lots of good people here in the chat calling trades. Simon and a few other people called out for that inversion long. I agreed with it too. Yeah, I can't find it. It's somewhere here, man. Like, this is why the trade log's so much. I have like trades every single day, so it could be up somewhere. Yeah, I can't find it. It's somewhere in the future alert though. There's an example. There's multiple examples of it. If you want to learn about breakers, order blocks, just watch month 4 of the 26th mentorship. Yeah, I do recommend that. Just watch it and then absorb what you can. If you're not able to digest those type of videos, the shortcut option, which is still appropriate, is to watch like someone like T-Trades or AM teach it. Someone else to reformat, repackage the same concepts, but teach it in more easy to learn way. Once you do that, you're not done yet. You're going to refine. You're going to go back testing. You're going to see everything without any influences. So you know what a breaker is. Now you go to raw charts and see like how it performs and see like, do you want to take the entry at the top breaker, midpoint, where should you put your stop? Just look for all the data you can based on your experience. And then you put it in the live markets, forward testing or live markets. That's where you can really thrive as a trader. That's my take, I guess, because that's what I did. So I'll just learn the bare bones of things, and then I do give my credits. Like ICT, I still use ICT concepts, just not the full scheme of it. Just a lot of refinement. That's basically the goal of it. Do you have any educational videos on Discord? It should be open. Educational. This is a good video here. I do recommend this video. This is like the modern day of my trading style right now, along with a lot of breakers, which is 50% of my entries are breakers. Unicorns as well. These are unicorn models. And then we have this video here. I think it's like a 30-minute video explaining it too. So we do have some content, and I'm looking to work on like a 2-hour lecture video. Yeah, this 15 minutes. It's not long at all. But thoughts on Danny racism comments? I don't like speaking on prop firms where I know it's like somewhat irrelevant and also not gonna make it, or it's not there yet. I'm only worried about the top 5 firms basically. If they're like there could be like backlash with like UProfit, Earn It Trade, all these lower tier or lower popular firms. I don't really care because no one's trading on my side. I think this is gonna be wrap it up. This was the last trade basically. If it looks like you guys were able to take this trade, ideally we go for this target, and that would be basically probably put it even on this low here. Go for this target here, about 2R type of trade. This is the trade that I really want to take though. Basically add in at the break of 61, so you can add a 0.75, 0.665, either or. Put your stop under the under the manipulation area here, because we can see consolidation, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Drive in that manipulation. Take that liquidity, and then you go to the 15-minute chart. Remember the main threshold. This held at 50% main threshold. Perfect. We're still holding that higher time frame, and then we're just pushing back up. This should have gave that trade. Most of the times, it would give that drive in before going higher. It didn't do it this time. NQ did it, but ES missed it. That's gonna wrap it up. I think we're gonna see if we want to take this on Discord. If there's any power type of trade, because I'm still bullish. I'm still looking for highs. The highs are not taken yet. Neither NQ or ES, especially on the ES. So the PO3 type of thing, the manipulation, or no, the consolidation, manipulation, and the distribution or expansion, it's not done yet. So that's something we're looking for. We're looking for upside. So I'll drop a link to the Discord, and then we'll end the stream. We'll work on Discord. See you guys tomorrow as well, guys. Let's wrap this up. If you have any questions, just talk to me on the Discord channel.